May I introduce to you my two fabulous guests, Anne and Rachel. Hi, guys.
Hi.
From, and let me get it right, Phantasmagoria.
Perfect. Right, yes.
I just got the Toys R Us theme in my head. There's millions of toys all under one roof. Tell me more about Phantasmagoria. I walked past it and I can't quite make sense of it. I'm sure I saw Jean-Luc Picard walk out of a starship or something to that effect.
In essence, it's a magical travel emporium that's landed in Ashton-under-Lyne. It feeds off imagination and it helps people who are struggling with their imagination a little bit. So it's all about imagination. And we will open on April the 18th. So at the moment, we're just transforming a former council offices into a magical space.
That sounds amazing. I'm imagining glitter, rockets, Phileas Fogg. Anything you can create in your mind, put it in there.
Hot air balloon.
Yeah, it's Jules Verne who flies it. He's a rat. He's a pilot, yes. And he goes and gets the supplies, our magical supplies for the shop. So he's very busy at the moment because we're just stocking at the moment.
I love how you created stories, and I want to be part of it.
Yeah.
And I guess the whole point of this is to bring more people in and become part of this wondrous world.
Yeah, well, from now until our launch in April, what we're looking for is volunteers to come and help transform the space. So we've got a really good team already. At the moment, we're doing things like painting walls, creating sculptures to go in there, doing some product design. It's all sort of all hands on deck, really. We're making one of our workshops is going to have a magical map around all the walls.
That sounds ambitious.
We are ambitious.
A map from where to where? Or could it be anything?
It could be a map of anywhere. So we've got a workshop on Saturday the 15th where people can come in and create their bit of the map, which will be then digitally put onto the wall.
I would love to help, but I feel like you're going to police it. Because I'm not very creative. I don't have a background in art at all. So I feel like you'll be peering over my shoulder.
It's imagination that's important. You don't have to be good at drawing, or as long as you can sort of think of something imaginative, and we can help you with that as well, because we're just in a really inspiring space. So it's like a sort of imagination feed just as soon as you walk in the door.
I want to draw you. Can I put you on the wall? Because you just look the part. You look like something from Scrap Heap Challenge. But in the best possible way. Put it this way, you won the challenge. What are your backgrounds?
Well, Rachel's a sensible one. And as sort of in management, I'm just a mad artist, really, who's brought all my strange ideas to Phantasmagoria. But Rachel's a bit of a loony as well, really.
Yeah, I've done managed charities for like 25 years, all about well-being, but not as much about creativity, more about gardening lately. But Anne and I have worked freelance on lots of schemes. We did we did a dog poo awareness scheme in the West End called the Wild West End, which was like all these dog characters of the who were they called? The dog.
There was Deputy Dog Poo and the
that is for the Dirty Dog Gang
and the Pickup Posse.
Do you do a comic strip or anything like that?
No,
Sounds perfect.
That's the sort of thing we'd like to do.
Yeah. We've been going from project to project, but this is like one where we can focus all our energies and then loads and loads of things can come out of it. So it's like all our wildest dreams and everyone else's.
There's no rules
shop.
by the sounds of it.
No.
Your skill set, experience and art can just throw it at it.
There is some rules though, because the rules are about having a quality experience. So it's not about going in and doing a little bit of crafting, which might be like making something that someone tells you how to make and then you go home with it. It's about having something that you put yourself into and your ideas into, with some guidance from us. So it is very much about quality and small groups.
If I had friends, I would bring a group, but I can come alone.
Yes.
Right?
Yep.
I love that. I just want to spend an afternoon with you two.
Make friends if you've got no friends.
Yeah, out of clay.
Make real friends.
My best friend's growing up with a hand puppet.
We've got some puppets. We have Barry, who is, Anne says he's a raven, but I think he's a crow pretending to be a raven. He's behind the counter. And of
looks
course,
after the keys.
Yeah, he looks after the keys to the magical wardrobe, because if you come into a workshop, you'll have to go through a magical wardrobe, and you'll have to either have a key or a pass or a ticket. It won't be easy. We've got in half term on the Tuesday of half term, we've got a family drop in from 11 till 3, and we're making like fantastical castles and houses. So families making together. That's another thing we want to do. Rather than just letting your kids play, you play with them, because that's really important. Playing is for adults. Adults need to play more. But on that day, I think we'll probably have a wizard who might come to welcome people. He's got an enormous grey beard. He says he'll be able to come, and we've got a steampunk person who's probably going to be operating the till, aren't they?
Yeah. They are
A steampunk pilot.
pretty wild. Yeah.
Have you ever seen that film Inner Space?
No.
They shrink themselves down and go inside someone's mind. It's like you've gone in a tiny submarine inside my mind, and everything's just come to life.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
your mind must be quite similar to mine.
Do you weld? You look like you weld.
It's 'cause she's got a dungaree.
She looks a bit dangerous.
She's more of a glue gun person.
yeah.
Welder.
I wield a staple gun as well. I'm very good with a staple gun.
How long has this
gaffer
been
tape.
in the making? Because it sounds like a lot of work and a
Well,
big process.
It's actually been quite phenomenal, really, because we had this idea. So Anne and I have known each other for 20 odd years, and we've probably worked together for about 10 on and off. And then I went on a family holiday to St. Louis in the States, and went to this place called St. Louis City Museum, which is the most amazing place. My kids said it was better than Disneyland. Like, it knocked it into a top hat. It's 4 stories of sculpture play that you crawl through and stuff. It's fantastic. So I thought, right, I want to do something like that. And then we'd also been to visit a place called Grimm & Co in Rotherham, which is a magic shop in Rotherham, where you go through a bookcase, and it's a literacy project. It sort of came from the States. So we got this business plan together, didn't we, Anne?
Yeah.
And we thought we wanted to do it, and that would allow us both to do what we wanted to do. We'd been having a bit of a crap time at work. My mental health was really poor. Anne had been working on her own for about 100 years.
Yeah.
And only talked to the dog. She was going a bit doolally. So we thought we had a sort of a warm lead on a warehouse in Manchester, and we thought, we'll do it in a warehouse in Manchester. But then we saw Clarence Arcade, and Clarence Arcade, if anybody hasn't been, it's a magical building, even without us
Before
there.
we were even putting our real magic in, it's got magic.
You just knew when you saw it.
Yeah.
We just walked in and went,
Thameside's
oh my
got great
goodness
buildings
me.
like that are
Yeah.
like derelict.
Yeah.
For some reason.
Yeah, I mean, Ashton itself, Ashton Town Centre is a beautiful town centre. We're hoping to put in a Heritage Lottery Fund bid to look at Stamford Street and look at all of those old buildings and uncover all the stories of what it used to be like. We'd love to do that. Make a big exhibition on it.
Can I come and do a video at some point?
Please do.
Do you know,
Yeah.
just a tour? Like Louis Theroux, but not as creepy. And just,
You can be creepy, come in disguise.
I wasn't going
like
to come
it
as a
if you
wizard,
came
but
there.
you've got those bases
There's
covered.
more than one wizard.
Yeah, just give me a tour of the place,
Yeah.
and then just introduce me to all the weird and wacky, wonderful things.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
That's just, I mean, I'd enjoy it, but it'd be good promotion, I think.
It'd be brilliant,
Yeah,
yeah. And I think the other thing is, so we've got, at the moment, everything's on our Facebook page. So, and I know that not everybody's on Facebook, so I know that's a pain, but we need to get some funds in to get a website, and we will have that coming. But you need to search.
Yeah, any wacky website designers we're out there, please come and visit us.
If you go on Facebook, and even if you're not on Facebook, you can put it in Google and put at magical suitcases, because all of our magic comes out of suitcases. We forgot to tell you that. So if you put at magical suitcases, you can at least see what events are coming up. And we'll be next week. We'll get some posters in the windows as well.
Yep,
So
yep.
keep walking past. If the shutters are up, we're in. Just come in. Victoria did that.
I've always wanted to go in. Like I said, there was a hot air balloon. I'm sure there was a dog running around as well.
That's
Yes,
Anne's
that's
dog.
Mavis.
Right, okay. I thought I've never seen somewhere so friendly and colourful and creative.
Yeah.
And I thought, what the hell is going on
You
here?
thought, what magical travel emporium doesn't have an incontinent dog in it? I mean, It's essential. Yesterday, Mavis got banned because we were painting and she walked through the blooming paint tray.
And then ran round the shop with little
It's art, darling. It's art. Doggy
Just
footprints.
putting her stamp on it.
When is the grand opening again?
April the 18th. And before that, we will have a sort of treasure trail all around Ashton. So there'll probably be suitcases in different windows. And we'll do a really great, probably like a passport. So
Yes.
Anne and I, for the last 4 years, have run a project in Mosley, which you may or may not know about. It's called the Marvellous Mosley Mammoth Trail. And every year, mammoths spring up, about 12 mammoths. And we produce, Anne designs a gorgeous booklet that goes out to all the primary school kids. And they go round and get
they have
stamps
to
and things.
Hunt the mammoths. And
genius.
So last year they
uncover a
were-
secret. They were
Intergalactic.
intergalactic mammoths. Last year, mammoths came from all over the universe to Mosley. So it was really exciting. The year before it was all from just the world. They were all on from this planet.
Like from Romania, there was
Yeah.
a vampire one from Transylvania.
Yeah, and
Who arrived in a coffin to the DIY shop because our DIY shop's run by a goth.
Now, guys, I wish you a long and prosperous life, but I am going to put myself on the donor card because when you die, and it'd be very unfortunate, I want your brains to just prod them and see what the hell is going on inside.
I think they might be a bit frazzled by it.
It's burnt brain. How do you find the time to come up with everything? You've got Phantasmagoria, you've got intergalactic woolly mammoths from all over the universe, you've got the big grand launch, you're going to put suitcases everywhere. That's a lot of planning.
Yeah, at the moment we're working quite hard and not getting paid a lot, so we're putting lots of different grant funds in to sort of do that. And we're relying on volunteers. We've got an amazing volunteer team. We moved into the shop on the 20th of November, and then on the 20th of December we did a soft launch, so we got it all to a certain place. And that was just an amazing team of people who removed every sticky bit of Tameside Council, all the window decals. It was like painstaking.
we were de-counselling like anything.
Did you scrape up some accountants?
Yeah.
Just like cut them out. So
We use a hairdryer.
Oh, we use
yes.
It was awful. It's awful
Sorry,
taking
I
the
wasn't
sticky
there,
stuff
but
off.
I
They
saw it.
never came back again.
Are you staying around for a couple more minutes? I'm going to play a song.
Yeah.
I think it suits you down to a T. It's Wig Wham Bam.
Oh, we like that. Yeah.
Bye, sweet, and then we'll come right back to you. Good afternoon, everybody. I know it's here somewhere. What pocket did I leave it in? Hold on. My golden ticket. Because I'm sure that's the way you gain entrance. Golden tickets.
Yeah, especially for schools. So what we're hoping to work with in schools is that we'll give a school, say, 12 golden tickets, and then they can choose the children that they think will benefit most, or perhaps who aren't engaging in an academic curriculum, need a bit of a confidence boost, and then they can bring them down and we'll do some really nice quality creative exploration and fun. It's about fun. What we do most is laugh, isn't it?
Yes, we're big into laughing.
Laughter's one of the most integral things to the human spirit because it makes you happy, you can think straight, you can be creative, you can achieve things, you can utilise your ambition. I need to come. I need to laugh more. I've laughed more in this last, 10 minutes than in the previous 28 years. And that's an absolute fact. A friend of the station's been in touch about your website. He wants to know what do you want it to be about? What do you want it to be? He says about functionality. Do you want just like news on their events and stuff like that?
The main thing is to give it to sort of create the atmosphere of what we're all
So a
about.
quirky website as well.
A quirky website, but that's easy to access, so people feel like they can find out.
So they can navigate it. It doesn't throw him.
I mean, in the end, we want to be selling our magical travel equipment all over the world. So I
think you'll do it.
So that it will be the long term, but at the moment it's more for information, so people can get in touch with us and find out what's going on.
I have a question for you. Say if you was going to fly to, let's say, southern Australia, how would you get there?
Oh, we wouldn't go anywhere that boring. I mean, you could just go on Qantas to there. We'd require a further exploration.
Where's further, and what means of travel would you use?
Well, I mean, obviously, I normally hitch ride with Julius in his balloon. He's such a brilliant pilot. So, and he's into going to Venus. We've got some lovely Venusian flowers, everlasting flowers. So,
Yeah, he brought those back, didn't he?
Yeah.
And I have a pony, a cart horse that I have, and we've been just researching getting some special salve to get her wings out because they're a bit rusty. They've not been using them. She's just plodding at the moment. So that would be my preferred method. Would be winged horse.
Like Pegasus.
Yeah,
Oh, I love a good mythical creature.
Pegasus, but with big feathered feet.
Yes.
yes,
She's not very glamorous.
a chunky Pegasus.
My auntie won't let me have a guinea pig because she doesn't like animals. But on the long list she gave me,
You could come and get a podling.
oh, that's what I mean. A podling. I mean, how often do I have to feed it?
Not very often. They're very endangered, though. They've been hunted for their skins to make socks.
I won't hurt
and
the podling.
shirts. No, well, Julius has rescued a load, so we've brought them here, and they're up for adoption now. There's all sorts with all beautiful different coats.
I want a podling. My auntie can't be angry at a podling.
No, I think.
Are they
She's-
cute though? Because usually
They're
something with
very
a cute
cute.
name's quite scary.
They're cute, and they don't. As someone who has a lot of guinea pigs in their living room, they're not as smelly as guinea pigs. Not as talkative, but they're definitely not as smelly, are they?
No, they're lovely. They're the ideal pet. All you need to do is just give them the odd cuddle and take them on holiday with you.
I want to give you a cuddle. I just think you look. I can't wait for these pictures. We're going to take pictures after the show if that's all
Good
right.
job I've had my hair done.
Your hair looks amazing, by the way. What's your afternoon look like now? You're going to leave the radio. I imagine you're doing something.
What we're going to do,
Great.
what I have decided, is we're going to walk around Ashton to look for about 10 shops that have got window displays that we could put the trail in, because we need to start thinking about that.
Amazing.
Would you like one?
Downstairs.
Downstairs, Anthony.
Oh,
said
they'll
we should
go
have
for
one.
it.
Yeah.
I'll speak to Donna.
Yeah,
If she's not in
definitely.
today, that's a perfect idea because everyone will ask the questions, what is this? And the
Yeah.
trail, and then they'll follow it and discover
Yeah.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Please don't leave. I want to come and live on your planet for a while.
It's good, yeah.
Well, call in any time. We provide endless brews as well, and
Oh,
sometimes
yes.
biscuits.
But not Jaffa cakes like you've got it.
Yeah, we're not
posh.
quite that posh.
I want to come for a brew just to see what kind of mug you put it in. That's
Oh,
going to
no,
be a
but it's a
story.
shared kitchen.
The mugs are dead boring.
Yeah.
Spruce the mugs up then.
No, we need some magical mugs, really, don't we?
Now, Anne, Rachel, you've been absolutely amazing. Is there anything else you want to get off your chest before I let you go?
Just that we still need volunteers, and volunteers who can paint. Painters and decorators are muchly needed at the moment. They've got a lot of walls to paint. We've got the paint. It was all donated by Little Green. It's beautiful paint, but we're a bit rubbish at painting. Well,
At
we
least
don't
you admit
like
it.
We don't
I
like
can do,
it.
I can do murals, not straight lines. That's the trouble.
I'm good with watercolours, but not walls.
Yeah,
Go figure. Right, well, we'll help out best we can.
Yeah.
Do you know?
But just come and visit everyone.
Yeah, if
I am.
If
I'm
the
going
shutters
to.
are up in the shop in Climate's Arcade on Stamford Street, if the shutters are up and the sandwich board is out, we'll be in. So come in. If the shutters are down, we won't be there. So don't try and get in through the shutters.
You got it. I can't wait. I might just follow you around for a couple of hours.
Do come with us.
Because I imagine Anne's going to go down a grid and spend the afternoon with the Ninja Turtles. Something like that. You guys have been amazing. Lisa, Anne and Rachel. You're amazing. Look after yourself. Keep on going, and I'll see you on the moon, okay?
Okie
Excellent.
dokie, brilliant. Eat some cheese.
Love 'em. This is Rick Astley. Wish away. Local events are coming up, and the final part of Simon's theme.
When you feel